Not everything Irish is green. Guinness definitely isn't. And if you've not tried it yet, and you're looking for non-alcoholic alternatives, this Guinness Zero is actually pretty good. Guinness was always a low ABV beer to start with, and it has so much flavor from the malt that you don't notice that the alcohol is missing at all in this. So what I'm doing today is using it to make a bit of a dark and stormy, a Guinness dark and stormy. This is Meet Me for Mocktails, where we explore the amazing world of great drinks that don't have any alcohol in them, or if they do, a tiny, almost immeasurable amount. But today we're going with zero. And this is zero alcohol Guinness. It's a stout, it's delicious. I really enjoy this stuff. There are other no alcohol stouts out there. You can use any of the ones you want, but it is St. Patrick's Day week, so why not go with an Irish one? So, we have our Guinness. We also have a blueberry shrub. This I made in the before times, also known as yesterday. I took a cup of blueberries that I stored and froze last summer, defrosted them, added a 3/4 cup of water and 3/4 cup of sugar to a saucepan, dissolved that, added the blueberries, brought everything up to a boil, held it there for a minute. Then I added apple cider vinegar, 3/4 cup, brought it back up to a boil, and let it just sit and come back down to room temperature. Once it got there, I forgot I wasn't wearing an apron and forgot I had a nice shirt on, and proceeded to strain all of that goodness and remove the leftover pulp of the berries. And that left us with this. I put it in the fridge overnight to cool down. It's vinegary. You can definitely smell the vinegar, but it is sweet, it is tart, and it has all that lusciousness from the berries. That is going to make this drink a bit more special. And in a traditional dark and stormy, you would have rum. This is replacing that rum. All right, with all that made, let's put this thing together. We're gonna put some ice in our glass, just a bit. And now our shrub. This is going to take an ounce. 1 ounce of our shrub. This is a 6-ounce glass. I put 1.5 ounces or so of ice in it. So it's going to be about 2.5 ounces, or 2 ounces really, of our ginger beer. And we're just going to top everything off with our Guinness. And this may be Irish, but it isn't very green. So we're gonna use a lime for the garnish. It also probably would benefit from a twist of lime, depending as to how tart you want things. But first thing first, a wedge of lime for a garnish. I'm gonna give it a taste. Yeah, that really does want the juice of 1 lime, just to wake it up a bit more. And just to make sure I'm tasting everything, I'm gonna give it a quick stir. Oh, that wakes it up. You've got this deep bitterness that's coming from the Guinness. There's a fair amount of sugar in here from the ginger beer and the shrub, but it's not coming across as sweet. The lime wakes it up, even though we put some pretty, this is not ginger ale, this is ginger beer. And it still wanted that bright citrus pop. And that really, really wakes this drink up. It's not a kid's drink. The Shamrock Lassie, kids would love. Kids will have a harder time with this one. It's a bit of a more grown-up flavor, but it's really good. And if you're like me and you enjoy the dark beers, this is a great way to elevate a dark beer into a mocktail. I mean, technically you could elevate it into a cocktail if you used any stout, but use a non-alcoholic stout. Honestly, you don't notice the alcohol is missing, and this is just lovely. Hopefully you make this. Hopefully I hear about it in the comments. And until next time, enjoy.